You see, me can't omanpenyin responses enra. And say no, have we lost the fight? Say state of emergency and ye can say ye ma abanda danonye. Na say yenye. Na ushe baby ekuya. Galam say ye bet me.
General, Chairman General.
Yes, Abasa.
Before the election, Manti will be biada. Say and
I was a former Munina Makwaba at Bagana and Sam TV so. One more so like video, no best subscribe to the channel, no turn on notifications. Say next time. Videos of this nature about so submit to my cabin as watch their wagging or comment section for them. Said Munim Dan, if Mr. President. Maybe whom be from Mr. President, I major also. Who text me Mr. President or comment section, I major also. Who see I'm a TikTok and I pay Mr. President, I major also, sir. Kwayedi or baby agenda MPP. So the Munim your opposition. So we are trying our possible best. They join on the same TV channel also. They are what the new patriotic party and menu kono. They are power 2028. Inshallah. Dr. Ladma Umbo president. Now also the power by MBA so selkebi. Na my kan yi they were John the money Muhammad the book at Neze Ibu idie. Ya me ni amene am fa the Messiah Dr. Ladma Umbo mi amade na sase bebe few. Na once again me catch a gun and mabunu nyina say amanyo sem ne yeye no. Dachinti na ya manyo se menye print ya manyo se de wo ye bia no wo ye no wadwo se nti dachi bia no would you be proud of decision I will make here in politics? We shouldn't forget say politics no ya ma utumi say fa bedi manfo nanim ya ma utumi say fa be ye ohunhu yi it is all your software o ye ordinary Ghanaian we educationist, we medical doctor, we once I have more opportunity to serve public space. Do it with due diligence, respect, and absolute clarity. And yes, I be a home bachelor.
You see, me can't omanpenyin responses enra. And say no, have we lost the fight? Say state of emergency and ye can say ye ma abanda danonye. Na say yenye. Na ushe baby ekuya. Galam say ye bet me.
General, Chairman General.
Yes, Abasa.
Before the election, Manti will be biada. Say NDC. A press conference. Eka say. Yeah, state of emergency. Illegal.
Keke.
Maintain. So, I'm here. Me say NDC press conference.
Keke.
Maintain that.
Keke.
Individuals.
Keke, my body bet 10 times. Keke.
Kwame. Me ba.
Oh, Debra.
Chairman General.
Oh, send me new.
Chairman General.
Keke.
Say individuals. Ewo NDC mu ene kan ye dia. That is different.
Keke.
But maintain. Say me will have to be educated.
Keke.
Okay, me too.
Obianka say NDC press conference.
Okay.
Into press conference ni free.
Okay.
Into see individuals. And okay.
Me say individuals can make statements. Yes. Individuals say, "Oh yeah, ben musisi can make statements." So they believe say that is omwadwinchire. They believe say. See the state of emergency.
Idiom.
Okay.
A flag bearer and a president.
Okay.
AKB. An idiom. Intimania the individual to say be a sebu food soldier be.
Chairman General.
In fact, current minister, I was sector minister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Education minister KB. Communication minister KB.
Okay.
Nipa be brave KB.
Okay.
Don't let's trivialize it to press conference. Any press conference as baby I do no. And in our journalists share the bisa about state of emergency. Because they are there na damano. E de ba bem. Enti say we dey cover press conference.
And nothing that make us say your flag bearer in opposition, e can say he believes say see the state of emergency eba ewo illegal mining ebeboa as at that time na all kasa no na bia de no hu enti na all ka no but ene wa baba ye omampani enti se Kwame wa baba ye omampani na se sebi bia picture na different na
enti
masema no Master no dodo enye.
Nti den na opese mahama ye ma.
Mama wa pa osesem. O ma scan furo. O mu amamoni hie. O mu amamoni o ma scan furo. Scan furo dia o betena so no scan furo dia o mbekọ.
Na mamu no amafo bebre na ase amamu no ekoye. System ne ska wo bibi akoye.
Mama teto so na mu na esini. Anwa no so esini anya ma anoma teto so yesi na yenkwala na.
Justifying what happened.
Yes.
I'm saying that if any citizen is arrested
Yes.
for saying that Doomshaw is back,
It's wrong.
it will be terrible.
Yes.
Because even if that is peddling false information, I would not think that it would have reached the threshold
Absolutely.
for arrest.
Absolutely.
So I would condemn it with all the vehemence.
That's what.
Can I just conclude? What I'm saying is that yesterday I had information that his arrest was based on a citizen's complaint of theft of intellectual property. Check that first.
Fine, but why DNI?
Whatever. Is President Muhammad the head
No,
of
I mean to stretch it to
President
say
Muhammad
no. That's
the person who instructed
that's
that
just
arrest.
politics. But I'm saying that.
So if it is wrong, it is wrong.
Yes,
let's
that's
deal
wrong.
with it.
That's that point.
And it
We're on the
doesn't
same
matter.
page.
And it doesn't matter whether you are NDC or NPP.
Yes.
If something is wrong, it's wrong.
It's
Let's
wrong, it's
all
wrong.
condemn it.
And it is wrong. That's why we've seen a repetition of similar instances where people express themselves and they are arrested. They are taken. And that is why the APP, feeling very, very aggrieved, petitioned the diplomatic corps. There's nothing embarrassing about it. That's the point I want to make. Because clearly, even now, you have agreed with me that this particular issue is very, very appalling.
Wa wo ton ade wa wo ye djuma no wa djuma betimi akọ nanim na wo oman no sorry no mo de pressure ato oman no so say oman e was so making sure say me ho atome every say Article 36 of the Constitution the aneka koka directive principle of state policy
about 30 years ago Greater Accra Regional Branch of Ghana Bar Association lawyers at Greater Accra they withdrew their services because the Supreme Court held one of their members in contempt for attacking the judiciary. They've done all of this in the past. Yet, by people also they are not common to see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. If I think what they have done is unprincipled, and that they need to be called out. As see a man, no clear at that one, the the way the Ghana Bar Association operates is not fair, it's not balanced. If they are a partisan association, so then there's no public expectation of them to perform any function beyond supporting the MPP. But there's no say, a fr0m, I can't send the and Tampana no be a thing. I can say any panel, I condemn. But when it involves the MPP, no much they drag their feet. Obi, I told me as I know. That narrative announcing MPP before they back and trying to create the impression. Suddenly there's some abuse of freedoms and that the judiciary suddenly is in bed with the NDC. No, I didn't want to go back to recall these instances. But MPP, Martin, no Martin in our common. What did they not do to people who express themselves under MPP? Meno Kasesonim said, Bobi Ansa used to host program now, who hosted this year.
Yes.
In 2021 or 2022, Bobi Ansa Koka said, a year, 10 first lady, Mrs. Rebecca Kufado, and vice president at the time, Spamia Baumia, Omakwaje Asasibu or Cantonments Sahano Moody Sidani. Because of that, Bobi Ansa was picked up and taken to court. Make us say the matter is still in court. The matter is still in court. Say. Tell me bongo ideas.
Minimum.
Abraham Tebi or what with that?
Sure.
Okay, can't some. Or can't send the family, Mrs. Rebecca Kufado. They didn't take him to court. They kidnapped him for days. state security, they kidnapped him for days for saying something about the first lady at the time. Mensa Thompson, Okoka said, on my penima, at the presidential jet, a 2 coin. I don't know, man, Fanyano. Oman was only Muchi, Uncle Shaban Kukum. And I could go on and on and on and on for the things that they did to people who express views in this country. How is it that suddenly, almost the same and Rana, then suddenly they are insulting and attacking judges? Obi, were they not sentenced to 4 months imprisonment for abusing judges?
Yes.
For abusing judges. The owner of Radio Good at the time, Mr. Atuahwe, and now on the baby, he didn't even know who was appearing on his program that day. You buy one for a fine of 30,000 cities because of some of the radio stations. And yet, before no more say, Oklahoma say, Adia, court near any at the papa. Did they not jubilate over it? Oman condemned those of us who insisted, say, the sentence was a bit excessive. Oman condemned. It's no cranning and young people complain. Tell you, of course, another part. Me, I've told you, say, I don't believe to be cast some effort in that necessarily should lead to prosecution and after imprisonment, unless it breaches the peace and after it threatens the life of the individual concerned. But can the people say same? What is their position? Last week was about my issue statement. Claiming say free speech is being criminalized. And I'm Abra Nigeria, Obika Nigeria wants someone. Yachi Nipano, make us say assembly court will be answered. What was Dr. Bamia's position? Sabi Oka, so in all fairness and honesty, can you say them before can a genuine? So we need to be fair. Now, more journalists, I say, I said, by an NDC, not any NDC MPP. Okay, I think no matter that, all complaining. Did you not file a case and within 2 hours, the full panel of the Supreme Court was assembled? That's a mediation in Ghana. Are there no cases? Aqua Quarter, we in the NDC have expressed reservations about them. And before instance still say it was right. So for as long as courts rule, there will be disagreements. But nobody can frontally disrespect a judge in the manner that Fr0m did. Ghana Bar Association, not too. Because there are people in society here, they have less responsibility. Who have been punished. Or he never ban or represent our XYZ TV. Or what can I say? Nana Akufo-Addo appointed Supreme Court to the MPP for. Fr0m cited him for contempt at the High Court. I mean, it meet with 14 days, 2 weeks. Obi, I can't make a boy.
Yeah, but honorable, I mean, all the instances now, one manner. There were instances at the NDC that in opposition complained about. Based on which the NDC promised to reset this country. Resetting, in my understanding, means you do something materially different from what you complained about. If you do the same things and I reset, now or justification is MPP for so that is some way. And
Obi, Attorney General Governor Damitayini, or you be a court, a prosecuting. President of Fr0m, for saying anything against the judiciary. Say about power.
No, sir, Attorney General delegated power, so they become a police, and the police are prosecuting people.
Question. But you see,
yes,
a judge, the assembly, not the judge rules her. President of the country, Attorney General, cannot say my judge and enforce it. William said in Abonye case, no, the prosecution actually opposed one of the denials of bail, and yet the judge went ahead to remand Abonye. So you must speak to that. So that it doesn't create the impression say the MPP before no. There are instances also where members of the public have complained about what some have said about them. There's an instance of a journalist of a BB, a former NCA board chairman. Former NCA board chairman on a member of this government went to complain